What is up, everybody? It's the Inhuman one here, and today we're going to be playing Eldest Souls. My ultimate goal is to try and find alternate endings. When I beat the game the first time, I didn't realize that the quests kind of intertwined with each other, so some of the NPCs got mad, like Ed the Wanderer pretty much abandoned us. And upon defeating the final boss, we got something of I'd say a bad ending. Because we had sided with the Frigid father and everything was preserved in permanent frost. Not permafrost, but permanent frost. And so pretty much so after that I actually played through the first part of New Game Plus, and I died about 120 times just getting through the first two bosses. And I was like, you know what, I need to get through quicker because I want to see if there are any other endings so I can feature the lore on my other channels for you guys to kind of understand the story and what happened. So without further ado, let's get started. We are going to try and see if there are alternate endings. So let's dig right in. And again, the general story is pretty cool. There is some sort of crusade against the old gods, and they have now been imprisoned. But Eksyll is one of the old gods. He escaped, and he has been experimenting on the gods as they're chained up to try and create maybe an army of gods for himself. So he's weaponized the gods, so to speak. But we're gonna go ahead and see, or just start up the game as as we had before, and we're gonna get through as much as we can. My goal, to be honest, is to beat it today. I don't know if I'll be able to do it, but I think I'll have enough energy to get through this difficult game, and hopefully the patience to beat the bosses that over time get increasingly difficult. And at some points in some aspects of the game, depending on how you spec up, some of the bosses actually get easier. I did some in my first try, including the Watchdog, who becomes the Abyssal Watchdog whenever you get, whenever you go to New Game Plus. But we're gonna grab a few things: the Harp string, the Effigy over here. Again, I am no master of this game. It's just a very short game, and I was able to explore pretty thoroughly the very first few areas. And now I just want to make sure that I use what I can and give the correct NPCs all of their items so that I can get different endings. So I'm going to keep attuning myself to all of these stones here. And these are just, I'm missing some of the lore bits, but that's fine. I'm not here for the lore. I'm here for the end game lore. So we're going to use our same strategy we always did. Oh man, which is get hit right in the face. No. And we're going to charge in when we can. And all we do, my normal strategy is to charge in with Bloodthirst, and then use a Blood Burst attack to break through, and then also just continuously do as much damage as possible. So he's in rage mode right now. We'll let him do his thing. He can be mad. There's 2 strikes there. Okay, I'm not too familiar with his transformation. Two strikes there. Should be dead here. Perfect. So we got him on the first try. We've got some unused skill points. We are going to go to the Berserk Slash, and that's what we're going to be doing there, because without it, I don't really know much about the other, I guess, branches. But let me think here. Unlocks Berserk Slash. Dealing damage causes shockwaves around you, filling your Berserk Fangs. With at least one more. Oh, yeah. Okay. I like that. That's what we're going to do. So now we've selected that. So now we've got some fangs, and when we activate the fangs, we'll be able to do some increased damage, create shockwaves, etc. we're going to pick up the Wall Guard Insignia that allows us to speak to the blacksmith. And then we did pick up the harp string in the first area, so we're going to speak with Ed, the Wanderer, and we're going to give him, I'm going to stab him, we're going to give him the harp string so that he can have it and continue playing some music. We're going to get the Feather of Dawn as a result of that. And we can move faster passively when we're, in this kind of area when we're not in combat, I believe. But as soon as we strike, I think it goes away. Now, once we actually continue down his quest line, we actually do get the opportunity to talk with him again and get another, like an upgraded Feather of Dawn. This Amethyst Vial will be helpful when we go to the Alchemist. I think his name is Rogue. This guy in Phase 2, or New Game Plus, is an absolute beast. I pretty much hated every second fighting him. So let me see if I relearn his attacks yet. He can do a spear, so we're just going to go in circles here. He's going to do, 2, 3. He just does 3 there. Normally he does 4 in the second New Game Plus. So I am so used to New Game Plus because I fought him over 100 times. He's going to do a big slash there. That's fine. I don't want to die. Quite. But that's okay. I'd be quite disappointed. And I'm disappointed, but that's okay. I won't be nearly as aggressive. I am going to... Well, I lie. I'm going to be incredibly aggressive, but I'm just not going to be as foolish. He's going to do his wall charge here. We'll stay away from that. Throw some spears at us. Gonna get out of these rings of death over here. He's gonna throw some more spears at us. We're gonna see what attack he's gonna do. Looks like a thrust. I mean a big slash. Never mind. Caught me off guard. Big slash again, and then we'll come in, get some heals. 2 and 3. Okay, we're gonna come in here. He did a big slash and tagged us anyway, that's fine. We had terrible angles there. He changed direction at the very last second. He's going to do a big slash in there for us. We're going to dodge these spears. There you go. He can change direction pretty much until he's moving. And even when he's moving, he can change direction. So don't ever be deceived by that. He can do 3 strikes there. Those spears are nasty. Ah, he got me. Phase 2 is always a disaster. I'm still kind of programmed for Phase 2 and New Game Plus, which he's a little bit more, he does slightly different tactics there, but that's fine. We should be able to beat this guy this try, if not in the next few tries for sure. And then 3, so we're going to dodge that there. Big slash. We're going to stay away from these large rings. He's going to dash at us with the charge attack. And we're just going to go, for, just kind of move laterally to avoid that. And then we avoid that big slash as well. He's going to do his big charge again. We're going to stay away from it because it has a huge AoE splash that can do tons of damage. We're going to see what he does here. It looks like a big slash to me. He's going to do his thrust, 2 and 3. So we're going to come in and counter. He did a big slash. Unfortunately, we weren't not able to dodge. That's fine. He can heal. Well, I don't know. He could heal in New Game Plus. I do believe if he is to strike us, he can probably take advantage of that and get some heals in. Yeah, he can heal a bit when he uses his little slimies. See these rings here, you gotta come in close, and then we gotta move away. We gotta get some heals going. We're gonna do a bloodthirst, dodge this spear if we can. Actually, we took it right to the face. We're gonna come in close with a bloodthirst. There you go. He's not chasing us like he does. He positions himself so well in New Game Plus. There you go. Oh man, we got aggressive. We got way too aggressive there. And we got hit with 2 of his strikes. And we paid for it. That's okay. Let's try that again. Doing 3 strikes there. We're just going to dodge right past them. Let's see what he does here. It looks like, yep, spears. 2 and 3. We got to get some heals going. Big slash there. We're going to come in with our Bloodthirst. And dodge this charge attack here. Come back in with a Bloodthirst, and we're just going to keep trying to get a cycle. I can't wait until we can get some Blood Fangs or whatever they're called. Those are great. That's going to increase our damage output tremendously. So see how he stopped there? That is terrible when he does that. It's usually something that makes it really, really tough to avoid. He's going to do 1, 2, 3 strikes there. He's going to throw his spears at us. We're going to try and dodge them. Come back in with a Bloodthirst. Those rings are getting close, but we're going to stay out of range here. He's not nearly as aggressive in trying to attack us with those in this phase, so that's fine. We're going to back up, let him do his 3 strikes, come back in with our Bloodthirst. I'm going to dodge these spears here. Dodge the spear, 2 and 3, and then we're going to come back in with a Bloodthirst. And then we're going to come back in with a Bloodthirst. And he's dead. Alright, there you go. So, easy does it with that one. This boss gives us a shard, the Corrupted Grasp, which will be used in later phases. So, we got to go ahead and equip it now so we can dash across, or actually grasp across, and get this little platform here. So, I think if you use the R button... Ooh, I missed. There it is. And then it wants me to infuse it here, so I will remove it from this and add it to the infusions. And now those little writhy things there come out whenever I do a blood burst. So there's a little bit of synergy with some of the different shards and combinations. So pretty cool. We're going to go ahead and head over to the left side. There are crows over here that talk about like preservation. So I am going to, it doesn't seem like a bad preservation. It's like renewal or restoration. So let's see exactly what he says. Do you wish for the world to be reborn? So I'll say yes. And so I don't have the purest light. I think there will be a point at which I can get a vessel where I can hold the essence of an old one. And it depends, I think the whole ending of the game depends on which entity's essence you choose to preserve. So we will not preserve the ice entity this time. We will do something different. This boss is incredibly difficult, but we're going to go ahead and do it anyways, because why not? Fury Fragment, there you go. So we're going to be super aggressive now with our little fragments. And do everything we can to deal as much damage as possible while this boss is in his shielded form. It's Eos, the god of unity. Oops. Stay away from these moves here. See these moves? Get away from the AoE, which kind of still tagged us anyway. That's okay. Go. Doing pretty bad in the health department, but that's okay. They are separated now. Depending on who goes in the center, that's going to determine what little moveset we're going to have to do here and what bullet hell we're going to have to avoid. So we're going to be as careful as possible here. So it is the blue guy. I honestly don't actually like when he's in the center, but that's okay. You can't choose him. There you go. Try and dodge the Kamehameha, but we took it right in the face instead, like a champ. There you go. AoE is gonna hurt us. Okay, no it's not. The Kamehameha to the face is always a pleasure. Still kind of tagged us there, that's okay. We want to avoid the fireballs, clearly. Not get hit by them, like that. So we got Eos, Gods of Unity, or God of Unity, whatever it is, to the second phase there. We gotta be pretty aggressive here. Ooh, I forgot I couldn't. Don't have iframes there, that's not good. There you go, we broke the Unity apart. So now we can focus on dealing some damage here. The red one's in the center. I guess either of them are pretty sucky, actually. Because it's hard to deal damage in this phase. Oh, I'm dead. No, I'm not. I'm alive. He's re-shielded, so we gotta dodge this attack here. He's gonna do his AoE strike, which is terrible. Ah, he got us anyways. We barely got him down in that phase. Unfortunately, he did form, or become one twice. So, but he was only at like maybe 75% health, so not my best work. I was way too aggressive there, and I got killed. We're gonna dodge through here. Usually it's 3 fireballs, so it's the AoE right here. I still got tagged by the tail end of it. That's okay. AoE again. There you go. Get a better way. There you go. That was scary. Surprised that didn't kill me there. Gonna dodge through here. Be careful again here and dodge again. We got tagged a little bit there, it's okay. Dodge the Kamehameha. I'm looking for the AoE, but maybe not. Got this easy strike to dodge here. That one's not so easy, the X strike. I hate that when they crisscross there. There you go. We separated them just in time. Go. Oh no, I stood right in the center. That was terrible. They got pretty low that time. Almost killed them, actually. We should get them here in the next few tries. I'm confident that we will. 3. Okay, perfect. I'm surprised the AoE didn't get us there. It's a very big strike. It has a huge radius, too. We got killed. I was watching the fireball. I need to figure out and determine, I guess, who I want to watch, because whenever they split up, I need to be aggressive, but I need to focus on one of the gods. I think the one that I'm going to choose to attack is probably going to be, I don't know, probably the blue one, to be honest. I'll have to die, though. I don't think I'm going to attack him at all if I die. Let's see, we'll dodge through here. And again, we've already beat it, and we actually got through some of New Game Plus, but I'm kind of rushing through so I can see if there's any alternate endings. There's got to be, because the first one I did was pretty bad. It seemed like I just froze the world in place. And we'll dodge through here as well. Dodge this Kamehameha, or get tagged by it either way. And those little blue balls there were incredibly frustrating this time. Wasn't even able to get the shields down the first time. That never really happens, but I think it's because we're in a rush. I can't get sloppy though, because that's when these bosses will punish you. I need to stay diligent here. I think I'm going for blue. Ooh, I ran right into the AoE. Alright, gotta wait for this wave here, dodge, dodge, and then come back in and get as much health as possible, dodge away. Dodge. Waiting for the blue strike. But I don't see it. At least we got our health back. We got hit by the Kamehameha, that's no fun. AoE, we're gonna dodge away. Come back in. Excellent, so they've been separated now, so we'll go ahead and attack the blue again. And we'll go for the red. We got him. Whew, I was nervous there. After you defeat one of them, the other one is pretty much the shield that you have to hit while the other one's kind of berserking. So that was scary. Let's see. Endless Hunger. Let's see. I think I got Endless Hunger. Yeah, I chose that one. Instantly charge your bloodthirst upon getting a Fury Fragment. I believe that's what I chose. Alright, so we've defeated Eos. We're down 3 gods. Or 3 old ones. We're now going to go to Azikel and defeat him as well. We don't have the essence of any of these creatures at this point in time, but we do have a number of shards that we can use. See, I never actually even equipped a shard here. That is insane. That is so crazy. I never even noticed this slot here. That's crazy. I'm going to do that. I've never done that before. And then I don't want to use United's Blessing, or pretty much I don't want to use that United's Blessing at all anywhere, because there's always a give and take. Like, it can heal you for a certain amount, but it'll also harm you for a certain amount. And so depending on how much health you have, 50% or more and less, it's just kind of not my favorite. Azikel is quite the jerk. I'm really excited about seeing this, the shard placement there. I never even noticed that. I noticed these at the end, and that's what you unlock at the very, very end. But he's gonna do his melee strike there. I got tagged. That's okay. Didn't have a good start. All right, what's he doing? Doing the red first. On phase 2 he will actually do both sides, not at the same time of course, but and then on phase 2 he actually goes in and out there, so he's doing red again, so we're going to avoid that narrowly, of course. now we're getting ferocious. The DPS here is going to start getting real nasty real soon because we're going to start chaining together blood bursts, and it's going to be real bad for Azikel and every other boss for that matter. This is where it gets a little scary, yeah, because I couldn't see what strike he was going to be hitting me with first. I couldn't tell if it was the blue or the red rays that were going to hit us first. That's okay, though. He tagged us with the one, but I can tank one of those usually. So not the end of the world there. If you're in both of the blasts like that, though, that will end your day. That'll mess up your day real fast. So let's be aggressive here because I'm tired of this guy. I don't like him much. He's not my favorite boss fight. This is a melee strike. We just dodged there. He's going to do his little beam, which of course will get a little more nasty in phase 2. He's going to do red strike, which is fine. I missed, so that's okay. He's doing his white strike there. I got to dodge out. That'll work. That'll work. I'll take it. And go away here. Do a blood burst attack there. Unfortunately, I missed, so that's okay. He's going to do his white strike again. We need to get our blood burst if possible. He did his whites, and then he's into the reds. Okay, perfect. So we're just going to avoid that if at all possible there. He's doing his melee strike. He's going to do a beam. He's going to do red beam. It's going to come right back at us. That's fine. Looks like he might do a melee strike here. Nope, he's doing his bullet hell thing. Got hit pretty bad. That's okay, though. He's going to do melee strike. Red beam, so it's going to come back at us right here. We need to hit him and replenish some health. If not, we'll be in trouble. There you go. Gotta get away. We got hit pretty bad there again. He's doing red and then white. I don't know which one he's gonna hit me with first. White, okay. He's gonna do his melee strike and he tagged me right in the face. I was in the middle of a blood burst, so I wasn't able to avoid that, unfortunately. There you go. We're going to be a lot more methodical with our blood fragment placement and all that. Actually, not blood fragment placement, I'm sorry. When we get them and when we use them. Melee strike. We're going to avoid that. I'm not sure what he's doing here, but we're going to hit him anyways. Oh, wow. That hit me for pretty much every single one because of my placement. So I won't do that again. Well, he's dodging like crazy. He's going to do his red beam, which we're going to dodge. It's just one in phase 1, so he only moves it in one direction. He hit us because he changed direction really good there. Wasn't ready for that. It's fine. There you go. He's doing red, so we're going to go over here to the other side. There you go. Definitely need to get more health. So I'm going to try and replenish as much as possible, get some really solid strikes in, but I got tagged with his melee strike, which is unfortunate. Melee strike again. We're going to tag him from behind there, get away from these strikes. We're going to narrowly dodge through those and avoid those strikes, of course. Those are nasty. Doing his melee right there. We're going to come in with our blood burst. He's doing his bullet hell. That was really reckless of me to do there, but that's fine. Really risky move, but he's doing a lot of melee strikes, so we're going to take advantage of that. Looks like he's going to start off with red first, and then he's going to do white next. He's going to come back with that beam. This is phase 2 now, so he's going to have a little bit longer attack pattern. She's going to be a little bit more aggressive. I don't know where my shard's at. There it is. And the white left. Okay. Oh, I missed him. That's okay. Looks like he's going to do bullet hell. I'm going to dodge this melee strike over here. And he's dead. Alright, easy as pie. This one is cool because it does increase your speed. So there are certain instances where it does anyway. So I would love to see. I think it's the charge or the dash. Causes you to increase your speed by 45% more when you do a charge attack. What about this one? Using dash through attacks creates a swarm of corruption around you, dealing 10% damage and healing for 5. It might be one of the, I don't know. It must be this one then, because I did remember having the dash or the that charge attack there. Yeah, that's what it is. Yep, I remember that little icon. So we'll try that. We're gonna go talk to the blacksmith and see if we need to do anything with this guy. We're gonna pick up the Darkstone hammer, I think is what it is. Picked it up so many times, not quite sure what it does just yet. Let's see here. This guy's just pretty unhappy with his job and the quality of his the materials he's using. But if we give him the, I think it's the wall insignia, wall guard insignia, he's gonna be pleased. So we're gonna go ahead and give it to him. But he says don't have the coin, so that's where I always get stuck. We don't quite have the coin for it, and there's not really a currency in this game. So maybe there's an item that I can get that would be worth his time. But we've already defeated a handful of these bosses. I think we've already defeated 4 actually, so we are making our way through pretty quickly here. Now we can stack our whatchamacallit, our Furious, which is like the increased damage and all that stuff, which is excellent. So if we use those fangs, we can deal more damage. We can go ahead and talk with Ed the Wanderer here. He's going to say, oh wow, we have dispatched the old one, and he's actually just talking about the, he's giving us all of his dialogue at once. Alright, so now we can make our way through. And I think we're going to be like in a sort of citadel or church type setting, yep. And we can attune attune to this stone over here. And then there is going to be a handful of NPCs that we can, there are going to be a handful of NPCs that we can interact with. One of them is the alchemist over here, which we can give the Amethyst Vial. We're going to give him the Vial, and then he's pretty much going to say, oh my gosh, you're stupid. What are you doing with this stuff? If you ever see this, let me have it. So anyways, he thinks I'm a watcher, so that's fine. Go ahead and just let him go with it. And like, yeah, that's right. So all he's doing is kind of examining his new toy there. We are going to pick up this Smothered Heart of Fire. It's a room that we can reach that allows us to go to like where a phoenix egg is hatching in the next to the forest sage. Let's go ahead and defeat the ice guy as well. And what we'll do is once we are able to do that, we'll go on to the other side and we'll oh, you know what we can do first though? Let me go ahead and pick this up real quick. The Hunter's Charm, and then Ed should be over here by now. Yep, and he's gonna want us to fix this and remove the ice from it. But what we're gonna do is I was able to do that, and he gave us an improvement to the Feather of Dawn. It was like an upgrade, I guess. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna head over here to this side, and there are gonna be things like the fireflies and different items that we can pick up that will actually interact with the ice and allow us to destroy it in certain areas. So that door will be opened here soon. We have beaten, I think 4 of the bosses already. There's 2 more. There's going to be the Deer God and the Warden of Purity, I believe, which is an absolute bastard. This is our guy Nahal the Wise down here. He doesn't seem to do much aside from explain certain artifacts that we have. So he's not incredibly helpful. But we're just going to go ahead and talk with him. I appreciate you, bro, but I've heard about the Feather of Dawn like 15 times because of you. So let's go over here, and we can actually interact with the Forest Sage here before long, which we will do, but I don't remember exactly where every single item is on this side. I want to say you get a Firefly over here, and we can use that to melt the ice. Yeah, we got a Sunfire Butterfly. That's going to allow us to melt the ice around the telescope, so Ed can actually look at the stars one last time. And that's the Forest Sage up there. I do believe there's going to be some other items right here. We can attune to this as well, so we can fast travel. And then once we defeat the Deer God, we can break through here as well. And there will be another item. I want to say it's the Trueice Prism, and we might actually be able to reach it. Yeah, we are going to be able to reach it. Here's the Trueice Prism, which is an item that I use to develop and kind of explore the storyline of the Frigid Father. But apparently that was not the thing to do. And if you go down here, you can actually use the Smothered Heart to burn down this door. And once you do, you go inside and you can talk with this buddy right here. He said, "Ah, I can feel that you carry a heart, don't you, child? Yet another of the Bright Order falls within this cursed place. His remains will never join the sacred pyre. My heart weeps truly. You've done well to bring the heart back to me. It carries within the very spirit of Azraktar. Look into its flames. Can you feel it? There's much left to be done, yet the numbers of the true followers dwindle. Heed my words, child. Hold the heart close to you and pledge yourself to the Bright Church." I'm not going to pledge because I don't know. A shame, such a shame indeed. Those who won't serve the Bright One will instead join the pyre. Might you find peace within the flames, child. Oh. I did not do that last time. I can't believe he actually killed me. Let me see if he stole my stuff. No, he didn't. Can I choose to befriend you now? Okay, so I guess I'll pledge. You've pledged yourself to the Bright Church, and yet the Phoenix God slumbers, wounded. Our sacred duty is to aid its recovery, and I expect you not to rest until it's done. False gods plague the citadel like parasites locked within their cages, and yet we ought not to underestimate those nefarious presences. Sometimes the smallest fire can cast great heat. Find a false idol with the power of fire and bring its essence to us. Its wicked flames will burn for the glory of Azraktar. So, I guess, I don't really know who the power of fire would be, because it'd have to be Eos, really, But who knows? So he wants me to do that. Ed's going to want me to befriend everybody in the world. See, look, and then this guy wants me to keep the Deer God alive. Rare to see people of your kind these days. What are you doing here, child? And pretty much he's saying, I guard it over here. There's the Ancient One. And then he says, leave this now unless you want to be devoured, right? So I gave him the Hunter's charm, and he said, okay, so be it, young Hunter. In time you will understand that the Old One is beyond redemption. His soul has been tampered with. But fear not, the forest will live on. Your sacred duty is to slay the Old One and restore the forest. In time you will understand the Old One is beyond redemption. His soul, oh, okay, whatever. So when I go and beat him, then he's like, oh, well, it didn't quite work, So it's like, come on. These guys never stop. So the NPCs constantly request different items, and I wasn't sure because it was a little cryptic. I didn't know that different items would interact or have synergies with others. But there's plenty of customization in this game, and dialogue choices and things like that you can actually do once you pick, certain items up. So I'm interested to see kind of how it all plays out, because I've only ever sided with the Frigid Father thinking that I could actually complete it all. I didn't know the game was so short. There's only 10 bosses, and however hard they may be, the story's kind of, the areas, you have about 2 bosses per each area, and once you clear the areas, you can kind of move forward. So what we're going to do is use the Sunfire Butterfly. I believe it's now been used. And I hate how it says the coating of ice still covers it. I just expanded it. So he says, how did you... Outstanding. Now we have the Blessed Feather of Dawn. You're a true friend of the dawn. I cannot wait for the night. I finally have my orders. Here, this is but a small token of my friendship, but please keep it with you. So he gave me a Blessed Feather of Dawn, which you know, increases our ability to move fast. So we can move fast and damage. It says progressively increases movement speed and damage done while moving up to 20%. So it is insane. It's a really, really good ability to have. This is going to be a door that will melt once we defeat the Frigid Waste. But let's go ahead and go through. This boss was a real pain. I don't remember why, but he was. I don't remember like his attack pattern. Oh, there you go. That's not fun. Oh, yes, okay. Oh, okay. Oh, that's right. If he hits you 3 times, you get frozen. That's right. My favorite. But we're going to try and make quick work of them anyways, because we're going to chain together our blood strikes like we normally do, like we're supposed to. In phase 2, that attack gets real nasty. He's going to try and do his slam attack. I dodged way too early, so when he's trying to punch the floor, he's going to raise an icicle up and hit you with like an uppercut icicle pretty much, and those are devastating. But again, if he hits you 3 times, he is going to try and do that icicle anyways, because your movement speed will be almost nothing at all. We're dodging through that. That's our second hit of the day. Now we have 3 hits. We dodged through, but we missed. Unfortunately, I forgot how to gauge those other attacks too, so that's kind of sloppy on my part. Alright. We're just doing what we can here to dodge these strikes. We're going to avoid the runes, because I do believe they explode at some point. Yep, like so. He didn't have hardly any icicles there, so we were in the clear that time. He's phase 2 right now, so we're going to try and avoid his crazy antics here. And he looks like he's doing his slam. That's great. Not what I want to see. We avoided that narrowly. Oh, he got us anyways, and we had him down to like 25% health. We're making really good time though. We almost are through actually through this next phase. Once we defeat this guy, it'll be relatively easy. The Dear God and the Warden of Purity aren't as bad. They were terrible at first, but once you defeat the Dear God the first time, he spawns with just half health, and then it's really just a matter of a war of attrition and, you know, kind of just waiting out the battle with the Warden of Purity. That one is a little annoying because he creates these little mazes that trap you. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. We still have this boss to fight here, and I just died. No worries. Let's focus on the matter at hand. The Frigid Waste. Okay. And we're going to keep chaining together these strikes. We got hit there with the AoE, that's fine. Let's not make a habit of it though. There you go. We gotta replenish our health. We're getting hit by a lot of these easy to dodge strikes, so I want to make sure that I'm very careful. There you go. He still tagged us. That's got a very wide AoE. Gotta stay away from that one as well. I think he's doing something here. He's doing something. I don't like it. No, I dodged it barely. Okay. He's phase 2, but I am dead because I wasn't really happy with my placement there. I couldn't see myself off screen. That really threw me off. That's fine. We'll get him. This boss was very difficult the first time in the casual playthrough, but it's not nearly as bad now that we kind of figured out the ultimate technique, which is just chaining together these blood strikes here. We're gonna dodge this right here. Try and get our health back, of course. All those off-screen things are just so annoying. Big stomp right there. We're gonna avoid that as well. We're gonna dash behind him here. Get hit right in the face. What is he doing there? I guess he was trying to use his icicles, but that didn't work. Oh, that's a new strike I don't like. I didn't really see much of that last time because I didn't have to deal with it for too long. Oh no, I forgot phase 2 has the two it goes to the light area and then the dark blue area, and it got me. Completely had me fooled there. That is a very unique AoE strike that he does, and it's kind of color based. So like there, the lighter areas were impacted, not the dark blue. So I got tagged from the side. That's unfortunate. That's my third hit right there as well. So I need to go ahead and wait for this one. I got hit. I couldn't dodge, and I died because he stomped right on my head. There you go. We're gonna do our best to avoid this early damage so that we're not having to farm health at the second phase. We'll just focus on just dealing damage. There you go. We narrowly dodged that there. That's fine. I'll take a narrow dodge. There you go. He got me. Oh, he didn't get me. I thought he got me there. Alright, we're going to avoid this as much as we can. Just 2 strikes there. I got to be very mindful of that. Dark and then light. There you go. Two strikes, 3 strikes. I got hit in the face. He's gonna uppercut me to death. Oh, I ran right into that one. I was trying to time that just in time so that I could counter and hit him from the back, but that did not work out so nicely. Alright, let's try that again. We'll dodge this strike, dodge away. That was a dark blue. I should have known that. It's really hard to... It's a really subtle visual cue. Like, it's really easy to miss if you don't know what to look for and if you're not expecting it. There you go. We dodged it, but barely. It's a very wide strike. It's going to hit us pretty much every time if we're not careful. He's still in phase 1, so we should be okay here. I was not expecting that. We're gonna patiently wait this time. 2 and 3. We're going to wait behind his little strikes, of course. We're going to be very patient this time around. Three, I got to get hit in the face, so I got to dodge it anyways. We're going to hit him, try and get some heals back. There you go. We got hit just a little bit. We got tagged, I'd say. And we beat him. Alright, so we've beaten a handful of the bosses now. I think 5. We got the Winter Fangs. I equipped this at some point in time too. I don't remember when or why. I might have had, I don't know where I had this. Slash forward with icy speed, dealing 10 damage. The shard can be reactive for 2.5 seconds. Okay, maybe there. I don't know, maybe not. Creates a massive spike of ice on hit. Okay. No. The spike explodes after 1 second, dealing 10 damage and causing you to gain 100% of your bloodthirst. Yeah, I mean, why not, right? See, this is where you talk to that fool. Okay, if you hit any of these, you'll die. It's just pretty much talking about how it was, like, good for everybody to, like, some of the first priests or whatever, to rebel against the old gods. Yeah, what I do need to do, I'm not going to talk to the Frigid Father, which was that big skull that was down there below. Instead, what we're going to do is we're going to go around. This has been melted, so that's great. But we're going to go here and grab the, I think it's a rusted key, which we'll use later. I never used the key before, but I have a feeling we will be able to use it to great effect this time. I still have the ice effect on me of frozen stamina. I wonder if that's going to go away. I know the path, I think. Well, I think I know the path. I think it's up or left. I don't remember. I would say let's just go up. I don't quite remember. Man, my stamina, that's no good. Hold on. I don't like it there. Oh, okay. Maybe it's just a status effect or something that is just hasn't worn out just yet. That's it? Okay. We'll take the death. That's fine. It kind of resets it. Actually, no, it doesn't reset. Sometimes we appear in, like, random areas. I'm just going to keep not missing those jumps for some reason. That's fine. I think this is another way forward, if I recall correctly. What does this do? We got the research papers, which we can give to the alchemist, which he's going to absolutely fall in love with. Oh, that's fine. Eventually we're going to open up all the pathways anyways. I just need to position myself a little bit better. I do have a speed buff, and that's what's kind of throwing me off just a little bit. So we'll go this way. Might as well just clear everything out as it is. And then we end up going, I think, to the right. Yeah, there you go. I think to the right, if I recall correctly. I died. It's so easy to slip off. I didn't have the movement buffs and all that stuff at the previously. I didn't get that until after I completed both of the bosses. Then I was talking to all the NPCs, so it's a little different. It's a little something to get used to, and that's why I'm kind of not judging my jumps and all that correctly, and I'm overcorrecting just a bit as well. And this will take us straight to the hands. It's going to be this a boss that I beat on my first try, the first go round, but who's to say I'll get that lucky this time. I think we're going to continue chaining these together, though. That is my strategy revolves around the highest DPS possible. He's going to do something of a bullet hell here before long. Yeah, he's getting me pretty good this time. Ooh, something happened here. Oh my gosh. I have not ever seen this phase before. This is no good. I've never seen this phase before. Where's the other crystals? Ooh, I got tagged. I did not ever see that phase last time. If you watch my first stream, That did not happen, which is really cool. It's kind of like a very strange boss because unlike any of the others, they're all very unique in that aspect anyways. Where'd you go? We're gonna just keep chaining these attacks together. Hopefully do as much damage as possible to this guy. I'm guessing these are all fakes. Gotta find the real one maybe. He did more of a bullet hell type phase last time and he was not this hard. I think I was just doing so much damage. Oh, you know what? I didn't use my skill points. Alas. Maybe that's why. I think we broke the illusion there, which is great. There you go. Just narrowly avoided that one. This is the door phase I was talking about. It reminded me of Death's Door. Where's he coming? I want to charge my bloodthirst, but I don't know where he's going to be coming from. Gotta get away from that. Let that blow up. Come in there and do another blood burst. Gotta get out of this circle here. Oh, I died. I can't believe how oh no, I can't do that right now. Okay, it won't let me level up because it doesn't actually stop the game when you press pause. That's great. I never knew that. Go. We're gonna stay away from this thing right here. Let it blow up. Let it pop. Trying to stay out of range of all these attacks. You're gonna figure out which one's the real one. That's clearly not him. That must be him right there, because he's still alive. He's still standing. Oh, doors. Gotta love them. This was an easy pattern. Alright, where's he going to show up? I want to hold my bloodthirst, but I don't know where he's going to be. Same as last time. He actually changed up a little bit, though. Uh-oh. Dang it. We didn't do hardly any damage that time. You know what? I am going to try something else. My skills are locked up. Okay, that's great. You can't level up, but you can press pause. Makes no sense at all. We'll let that pop, come back in. Grab our fragment so that we are actually our, I think it's a Fury fragment. And that allows us to just go berserk. Go. Had to stay in really close. Uncomfortably close, actually. We're gonna dodge these doors here very narrowly. Can I reach him? Nope, I was just out of range. There's a weird delay on it that I'm just now getting used to. Stay out of range here. Well, that's not the one. Is it you? Nope. Is it you? Nope. Is it you? Yes. No, it's not. Is it you? Good gosh, who is it? Or are you going to show up? He's avoiding me like crazy, being very, very. Oh, don't want to get hit by these. We were fortunate enough to dodge that phase the first time around. Need to get out of here, okay? Trying to farm my health back too. Done. Okay, good. Oh, looks like we beat him. I don't know what happened there. His life looked to be half health, but then I guess it changed. Now we have the Singularity Orb, and we have the research papers. There is another item you can get. Actually, not so much an item, but something that you can read. It's a dream catcher. And it's not an item you can actually interact with or pick up. So, interesting. Okay, so now we have the Singularity Orb. Very cool. I'm so tired of that little visual glitch there. That's okay, though. So let's see. Fury fragments now spawn slower. No, I wanted them to spawn faster. Furies cause you to deal 5% extra damage for each buff stack, but also increases your damage taken. No thanks. And then we have collecting a Fury fragment causes you to heal. What did I choose here? I think I did the shockwaves, actually. We'll do the shockwaves. Chain reaction instead. We're going with that ability. Okay, perfect. And then let's go ahead and see if there's anything we can do with our Singularity Orb. A slow-moving Orb of Darkness. When 3 spears are present, blah, 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 blah. Let me see. I've never done that before. That's pretty cool. Well, we're slightly changing it up, but ever so slightly. I just don't recall when I chose the first few go-rounds, so that's why we're doing it this way. But let's go ahead and talk to the Alchemist yet again. I brought you some research papers. Alright, so he's happy about this because you can capture the essence of an old one. Oh, whoops. Nothing. I haven't brought him anything else, I guess. So he's not pleased. What he's going to do is we're going to look for a... there's going to be some sort of item that allows us to actually hold or capture the essence. And he'll get some more information on how to actually create it. So one thing that I didn't do... Well, that's fine. We've got one more to go, it seems. Technically 2 on this side because we do have a nice little double feature here with the Dear God and his little buddies. Got the Hunter's Charm, the Rusted Key. Okay. You know what I'm going to do, though, before anything else, is I'm going to go back. Normally what I did is I just went and I beat the boss, but I forgot about the Rusted Key. So I'm going to actually attune to this little stone here. I'm going to go back pretty much to the beginning. I think this is... Well, that's a little bit too far back. Either way. No matter. No matter. It's just right up this way, and we're going to see if the Rusted Key can open this door back here. I haven't ever talked to this guy. Let's see what he says. So you made it through, kid? Months without provisions, and you are all the old king could spare. Just my luck. That sword you got, it can kill them, can't it? Well, no use for it now. As you can see, you're late, kid. Nothing left for the mighty crusade but old bones and me, I guess. Just your luck. If you go there alone, you'll be sliced up like the rest of them. Yeah, that guy doesn't seem to have any different dialogue. He's still just a sad jerk. We're going to use the rusted key and see exactly what's behind here. Oh, cool. Let's read it. To Jean de Vaux, Lord Baron of Bordeaux. Cousin, as you well know, I've used my time as Lord Commander of the Wall Guard to further the interest of our family within the Citadel, and no others. This has not set well with the old king and the high princes, or the other baronies for that matter. I remind you of this because the situation has become desperate and no one else will heed my call. I was trained my whole life for this duty, but the army that has laid siege upon us is not something my men were ready for. Monsters, fiends, demons, these are the only words I can describe our foes' soldiers, and among them I'm afraid there is a great sorcerer. A spell was cast 2 nights ago. Something happened within the temples. The power of the old ones is spilling out. Destruction, chaos, and death are rampant within the Citadel. Many are losing their sanity just by being close to the prisons. Men I cannot spare are being sacrificed to maintain order within my own walls, and they're failing. I was ready to withstand a siege, but I cannot fight on 2 fronts. Send help and send it quickly. So this is a bag of crowns. That's why he said I was furthering my own position at a kid. So now we have the funds needed to get the blacksmith to do something for us, hopefully. That is super, super awesome. I was not anticipating that from that area, so that's awesome. So let's go ahead and I guess change this back. Whoops. What the hell? Oh. Remove the shard. Place the shard. Let it charge up, and then we're going to press R and hope that we can grab through. Maybe not. Is there a piece of the branch we can hang on to? Sort of. Remove the shard. Add the shard. Alright, cool. So now we're going to go back down over here, and we are going to speak with the blacksmith here. I have a bag of gold for him, so he can't say anything about that now. Edelon the blacksmith says, haven't got the coin, have you? Should have figured. Scram now, little one. Oh, but I got the bag of crowns. That is unexpected. Maybe you guards are not all bad in the end, huh? Even with the delays, the sum seems a bit excessive, kid. Tell you what, I'll add a little extra to the order. What do you say? That sword of yours. I've never seen such a material. And yet the blade is beginning to dull. Damn the gods. What have you been cutting with it, kid? And your armor. Such a fine craft, but did a tree fall on it or something? Bah. Ooh, I can help with one of the 2 you pick, kid. Choices. Improve the sword, of course. And make sure to come back if you ever need some quality blacksmithing done. It seems like you're not short of coin, and my customers seem to have disappeared of late. That is awesome. What if I talk to you again? Ah, I am short of coin now, huh? So let's see, what did that do to my sword, I wonder? Let's go. So we've got sharpening steel, a steel block commonly used to sharpen blades. In the Mercy and Royal Army, maintenance of one's equipment was each soldier's duty. Officers would routinely conduct inspections, and any oversight would be harshly punished. Maintaining the edge of one's blade was paramount among these duties, and it was carried out almost religiously by all ranking soldiers. After dealing damage, plus 10% damage for 3 seconds. I like it. Alright, cool. So that was very, very new. Unfortunately, there's no aesthetic effect on it. You still have like a broken looking sword, but that's fine. I wonder what to do with the shield. Like, I still have a Greatshield. I'm not sure who's pleased with that. But let's go talk to these crows again and see if there's anything that they are wanting. Maybe something that's new in my possession that I have that I can go ahead and share with them. What's up, crow bro? The deep altar is broken and unusable. If you need it, will need power, ancient power. Find the purest light and bring it back to us. See, everybody wants something. We still have the Phoenix guy. We have the Crow Lord Darken. So it's like, man, And then, of course, we have Ed, the Wanderer. We don't want to piss him off because he's pretty fickle. I can't bust through that door or anything, so that's fine. We'll go ahead and head back up this way then. Back into the church area. I do want to speak with Nahal the Wise about the Mercian Black Steel, the Sharpening Steel that I got. We'll go up this way. And then just right down here, see what he has to say. Okay. Ah, he didn't have anything to say about it. Interesting. I guess I could select that, and then he'll maybe open up his other dialogue choices. Huh. Well, last time, he even talked about the Blessed Feather of Dawn, so that's interesting. It was 2 choices. Looks like maybe we don't have both choices this time around. That's fine. Nobody seems to care about the... well, the Frigid Father cares about the Trueice Prism. We used the Rusted Key already and opened that passageway up. The Hunter's Charm was given to them. The Smothered Heart of Fire. Okay, cool. So I don't know. The 2 things I think these are just lore items. Maybe nothing too special because these actually have quests associated with them. This is a key, so we opened it. And I already used this, so not really sure. I didn't even actually get the choice to actually choose if I wanted to side with the Bright Order or not, because when I said I didn't want to, I was killed. So such is life. Alright, let's go over here, and then we'll destroy our good friend, the Deer God, an absolute troll. When he gets in his little rage mode, there's just no reasoning with the guy. I'm even going the right way. I don't think I am. Another thing is I don't know if I have the right choice here. Let's see, blah blah blah. Okay, I want that there. Maybe, I don't know. I'm just trying to think. We got this over here. I'm not messing with that any. Then we got the blood. Oh, whoa, 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 bro. Hold on now. What did I just do? Okay. A blood burst spike. I don't know if I even used that or not. Heals. Leaves a copy. Cause the ray of pure light. That's the one I had actually. I need that there. Okay. Makes me move faster. I don't know why I keep closing the menu. Charge attack. What do we have in here? I think I had that actually. That's fine. I will definitely select that. Looks like it's a little more efficient than what I had. And I'm just going to keep messing with the menu, I guess. Let's see. I will never equip anything with the Unity shard or whatever. Okay, so pretty much now we have... an ability that we can use. I never used abilities, just my first playthrough. This is where I had the Shining Burst. It gives you increased speed. And then we have Charge Attack, which is Frigid Attack. Gives us the In Cold Blood buff, which increases our damage by 70%, which is crazy. And then we have a little bit of a dash here. Using a dash causes you to teleport and deal 25 damage. Here we have really good synergy, so I think we're going to be great in this section. Now, one thing I don't recall is I thought this was like the moon chick. There's something over here. I don't recall what it is anymore. The Abyssal Stone, that's right. The Abyssal Stone was something that the alchemist really liked, and it was he has allowed dying in real IRL and in the game. The Abyssal Stone, we gave that to What's His Nuts, and he was able to complete or create the item, the contraption that could actually conceal the essence of the old ones. There's nothing to the right, I don't believe. I want to say that this is the moon. I am not ready to face off with her just yet. I didn't realize that that was a wall in front of me, so that's cool. Where's the deer god? I don't believe he's over here, but whatever. Pretty sure this is the moon person. I do not feel like facing off with her because she was quite a pain, and I was really overpowered when I fought her. And I beat her just because she pissed me off, actually. I was going to end the stream, and I was like, you know what? I'm not going to end the stream. I'm going to kill you first. Alright, so down we go. Or we'll die, either way, it's fine. Now I have a little checkpoint to go back to. Okay, so now we have that. Is there anyone else that needs to be destroyed here? Where is the deer guy? I think it's actually straight up and above us. Once we go over to the left side, there's going to be this, like a patch of thorns. Yeah, similar. Yep, there you go. That's it. And this guy right here just talking about, hey, I'm alive. Come get me. Once we destroy the deer god and the Warden of Purity, though, it's going crazy. There's my speed. A little too aggressive. We'll stay away from those for now. Look how much damage we're doing. So we beat him on the first try. That's great. Now we're moving really fast. Gotta get out of this little electric fence thing. You gotta be very careful to be mindful of what the hands are doing at all times, because they are jerks. They have little minds of their own. We beat him already. That was awesome. So that was the first try for the Warden of Purity. One of my faves. The deer guy was an absolute troll the last time I faced off with him. So cool. We got the wild hunt, which I believe I had at some point in time. But we need to move back to our actual item here. We'll go ahead and get World Breaker, which is going to be even better for us. And then let's see, where would the Wild Hunt actually help is similar to the Unity's Blessing or United Blessings, because it also will harm you. So I'm fine for now. Let's just get out of here. Can I just walk through here? Yeah. So we're going to walk through here, and all the, well, I say all, some of the patches here are going to be removed. So you can actually look at some of these altars and all that, and they were interactable items, but I don't know what we're going to do with them this time around, because they don't seem to have, they don't really seem to have a use, and they all have the same dialogue. So I think that maybe this time, because we're doing things slightly different, we might have a chance at figuring out what the puzzle is. So we're going to keep moving forward, and we're going to destroy the moon goddess this time around, if we can make it safely to the other side. There you go. I got tagged in the back. That's okay. The thing here is just not about overcorrecting or panicking when all those white lights are on you. There you go. Oh my gosh. I didn't see that was a wall. Gotta love it. Okay. And I'm probably gonna die here, but it's fine. It's fine. Let's go destroy the Moon Witch. I need to hit her incredibly hard and incredibly fast because I have no health. I am less than one shot. If she looks at me angrily, I will die. No, I'm dead. I'm just kidding. Am I? Yes, I'm dead. But we're going to retry and restart right here with full health, so come on, bring it on. I forgot her name. Aryana, I believe it is. Aryana, the first moon, maybe? Something or rather. First of the moon. Even better. Alright, let's get our blood burst chain going here. I need the deeps. D-E-S. Oh gosh. You're dead. They always try and hit you with that little last cheap shot, but fortunately, it didn't work that time. So I wonder. There's Lunar Inspiration, which is an interesting boss, and then of course they have wait. So like that is an interesting boss. I wonder like what the purity is though. The Warden of Purity, you would imagine, would be like the purest light that maybe the Lord Darken was talking about, that giant crow. But if that's not what he's talking about, then maybe I'm trying to think whose essence we should capture. There was one that asked for the essence of the hottest fire, right? Which would be probably Eos. Yeah, I'm a little confused. Let me just check over here. I'm fairly certain that there's nothing but just a dialogue option here. But now that we've destroyed Aryana, there should be no threats here. Nothing for us to be concerned about. I think it's just lore. And it talks about the different specimens. So clearly there was somebody creating a lot of these creatures. The lore is quite confusing actually, but I'm just trying to piece it together to understand, you know, at what point, like, did Eksyll create the monstrosities and then all the humans died after they came back and realized that Eksyll had returned and they started facing off with him? Or, you know, I'm not entirely sure exactly how it all plays out. Probably here. But the point is, I do believe that the humans were also experimenting or dabbling in some experiments of their own. Okay, so let's talk to these guys again because I don't recall communicating with them after we defeated the boss. So, blah blah blah. The smallest fires. Find a false idol with the power of fire. Okay. I will do that, possibly. I guess this just unlocks this, though, but I'd rather have this. Okay. It's just little shock waves, so once you do your Bloodthirst, or actually your first kind of Fury, or Berserker, or whatever, then you can create some shock waves. I sense a change within the forest. See, this is what we're going to read. The old one is no more, and yet I can feel part of its spirit within you. And yet these woods remain corrupted. The sacred altars are spoiled and defiled. I fear only the power of the old one could have restored them, and yet the fragment you carry within yourself lacks the potency to cleanse them. If only there was, a way to channel the energy of the old one. So we have a choice. Are we going to side with the nature guy, the phoenix guy, or the crow? You know, so I don't even know who would be happy with whatever choice. Like Ed's probably going to be pissed either way, it seems. The Lord Darken, the crow, did talk about kind of a restoration or a rebirth. The forest sage just kind of seems to want the trees to grow again, which it's, you know, whatever, it's fine. And then you have the Bright Order guy who's saying like, you know what, let's kill everybody. Actually, I don't know what he's trying to do. I think he's just trying to raise a new god, Azaraktar, to see what he can do. And I am hesitant that would be like another boss. Ah, there's my favorite meat cleaver. What have you brought today? I got you the Abyssal Stone, bruh. This is remarkable. Not exactly what the schematics asked for, and yet I could see it working as a catalyst. Give me a moment. There it is. Okay. So, now I should have. Yep, the empty vessel can be used in certain locations to harness the power of the fallen old gods. And once you use it, it's a one-time use. So this is a choice here, okay? So do we harness the power of fire? I'm kind of interested in that. I think Ed's going to be pissed either way, to be honest. So this is ice, so I'm not going to do that. If I harnessed fire, I'd have to go back a step, right, to Eos. Let's go talk to this kid and see what Ed has to say. I don't remember who these last bosses are. This might very well be the last boss, so not going to do that just yet. What to do? I say we go in here, and then we're going to go ahead and go with the fire god. So we're going to look at what the Phoenix does. So I'm going to go to... Oh, the purest light. It'd be Azikel. Oh, I don't know. What do we do? What do we do? Let's go to Azikel and see what happens. It's something of a rebirth or some sort of renewal, right? So let's see if we can interact with the essence of this one. Do you want to harness the power in the empty vessel? Okay. We're doing it. The Vessel of Light. Okay, perfect. So now that we have the Vessel of Light, we're just sticking with it. Okay, let's read it though. Oh, it doesn't even say. Okay. There is no additional flavor text. Let's go talk to Darken and see what he says. I completely did a 180 on that one, but I was like, oh my gosh, we can actually pick up this one. We can do this thing. I forgot that Azikel was an old one that we could actually harness the power of. I didn't even realize it the first time, to be honest. What's up, man? Crow Lord Darken, the deep altar is broken. It will need power, ancient power, to be repaired. Find the purest light and bring it back to us. I'm going to give you the Vessel of Light. Is that? Well done indeed, child. Truly a show of faith. Yes, give it here now. The deep one stirs. Can you feel it, child? Time is running out, but thanks to the altar, we can hear the eldest one again. Oh, okay, so there's old ones and there's the eldest one. Have our blessing, child. What's your blessing? Oh, yeah. What does this do? We got the Abyssal Eye. Let's take a look at that. I got all kinds of blessings this time around. A small black effigy of a one-eyed crow. The faith of the deep was forbidden by all the elder gods alike, but now that the former rulers are in chains, such symbols of faith are appearing throughout the land. After all, what other hope is there for the rebirth of the world? Damage taken is stored within the eye. Every 15 seconds, the eye pulsates, dealing 150% of the stored damage. Ooh. I like. The deep one stirs. Can you feel it, child? Time is running out, but thanks to the altar, we can hear the eldest one again. Have our blessing. Okay, cool. So that was that. Again, not sure if Ed's going to be happy with that. If I would have gone up and to the left, I could have got Eos's essence and potentially given that to the Bright Order so that they would be pleased. But you know what? I'm pretty sure everyone's going to be pissed regardless of whatever choice I make. So what we're going to do is we're going to move on. And we're happy with the choice that we made, okay? Let me go talk to the alchemist because I actually don't recall speaking with him after forming a bond or completing the side quest of the Frigid with the Frigid Father. So let's see what he says now. Make sure to put this good use and bring back your findings. Okay. Oh, look, I have a little crow with me. That's awesome. That's the Abyssal Eye. Alright. So now let's go back up here. Pretty sure we'll talk with Ed before this next phase, if I recall correctly. This is going to break off. I really hope that I get to talk with Ed. Yeah, he's up here. Don't be sad. He's probably going to be sad. You've chosen... Oh my gosh. Every time. So this is the darkest of paths, apparently. That's great. You've chosen the darkest of paths, my friend. I'm afraid you won't take kindly to your new master. Surely not once he awakens fully and discards you like my companions here. I have nothing else to give you besides my pity. Why, thank you. So I actually chose the darkest path. Wow, that's, yeah. That's interesting. This is the tree. Man, so I can only imagine the other endings, and I want to see them all. And I hope you guys do too, because I am intrigued now. I have to see them all so I can actually know what what my lore video is going to be about. I think this is the boss fight, right? I think I just get thrust into the castle here, and Eksyll just comes out of nowhere, I thought. Alright, let's go and destroy this guy. We still have that little visual glitch on our bar. I'm not sure what the heck that is, but... Oh yeah, it's just talking about all the different... So whoever made these... All Watcher units have further orders. Yeah, like there were several seals that were created that were tied to the old gods, and of course behind the sealed door, like the most powerful sealed door, of course, you have Eksyll. I bet the eldest one is that eyeball thing. I am almost certain of it, actually. And that terrifies me. Very H.P. Lovecraft. Where's the eyeball? I need my... Okay. Nope. I got tagged. Getting tagged here. Every 15 seconds, the Abyssal Eye should do all kinds of awesome damage to everybody, right? That's what they sold me on. I died because I stood right in the middle of all of the AoE blasts at once. That's fine. That happens. That happens a lot. We gotta avoid this damage here. That was scary. I want to hit the crow in the face. Oh my gosh. Okay, or not. Maybe I won't hit the crow in the face. I'm just kidding. We're going to hit the red ball real quick until... Yeah. The crow comes out. Trying to get our maximum speed here, which will further increase our DPS. Ooh, I got destroyed there as well. I beat this boss, I think, within 3-4 tries last time, so I'm going to try and beat him here soon. He is the very last boss, to my knowledge. It could very well be another one. Just walking into AoE, that's fine. Walking right in the path of that beam. Like I'm invincible or something. Ooh, we almost had him there too, but unfortunately I did what I normally do, and I dodged or dashed right into the enemy's sprite, so of course I'm not getting much distance there. Not if I dash right into their bodies. Ooh. We did a lot of damage really quickly there, but I also took a ton of damage and hardly dodged at all. I think I'm just going to wait for good old Eksyll up here instead. And then I'll just watch the two pearls here. I'm in a bad spot. Gotta get some heals. Ooh, no. Yeah, I knew I was in a bad spot there. I could feel it. I missed. It's gonna ruin my feng shui here, my whole rhythm. It's okay. There you go. Ooh, I died. We'll get him. I'm actually not even concerned about, oh, will we beat him? No, he's gonna be beat. There's no doubt about it. It's just a matter of when. I'm just doing it so aggressively right now, not even really paying much attention to my own health. And that will be the death of me. I feel like when I'm more cautious though, that's why I die easier. See, like just like that. I knew I was gonna die, yeah. I gotta be more aggressive. I gotta be true to my style here. That was close. Oh, okay. They love using the two spheres in this game, like the red and blue combo. They do it with Eos, they do it with this boss. Technically they do it with Azikel. Ooh, I ran right into that one. Again, I'm not going to attack those spheres. I'm going to attack Eksyll instead. Gotta stick with the strategy that got us the victory last time. This is where he goes crazy on me for a little bit. They take all of like our essence and they respawn, and I think he gets a full life break or half a bar or something like that. Either way, it's pretty unfortunate. He's raging on us right now, that's fine. Ah, we were so close. So close. Those spheres go into like chaos mode, which is fine. I would too if I was getting destroyed. Ooh, I ran into every single attack there. I was really sloppy. That's okay though. There you go. We gotta be smart right here. Stay in the corner. Now we're gonna run away. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You're hurting me. I need my health back. I only have half a bar. So I'm going to have to hit this hand again, hopefully, and chain it together. But of course, we have to wait for this little startup sequence for Phase 2 for Eksyll. I am really interested to see the next part of the ending. I am incredibly excited actually to see that. Oh no, I got hit by everything and their mom at the same time. So that took away my, well, I say my whole life, the remaining life that I had. A little less than half. I took so much damage at the end because I got hit with a Kamehameha to the face. We're gonna get the essence sucked out of us here. I don't know. It's probably the essence of all the other old gods. If I count, it's probably 10 souls, to be honest. Yay, we win. Goodbye, Eksyll. Let's take me to the cutscene ASAP. Oh my gosh, no, never mind. Another phase? I died. There's phase 3? I don't remember this. It's very possible though. Oh yeah, where it's constantly hurting you no matter what. I do remember that. Man. I can't believe I forgot that there are 3 phases to that boss battle. Oh, didn't quite chain together the attacks as smoothly as I liked. I had to move a little bit too far away from my taste. Like so. Alright, let's be mindful of the red orb. Oh, got me. That blast lasts a lot longer than I'd like for it to, and unfortunately, it caught me there again. But again, we're gonna beat Eksyll. That's no problem. I forgot he had a phase 3. Ooh, what happened there? Might have got tagged by the AoE, I guess, from the blue sphere. We got tagged, unfortunately. That's okay. It happens. Oh, I thought I dashed fast enough to get that fragment, but I was mistaken. Alright, here we go. We're going to chain them together again. Tanking these things here. Not the best strategy, but sometimes it works. Like that the reload times are absolutely like pretty much non-existent, virtually non-existent reload times. Alright, let's just chain these together nice and easy. Okay. Nobody do anything crazy. Now I know it's his hand that does those electricity attacks. Interesting. I'm gonna keep spamming this actually. I think that's another glitch. Yeah, he finally died. 5, 6, 7, 8. No, I don't know. I didn't count all of them. I was trying to see if he did all 10, but it's very possible. We gotta watch the spears, watch for the little annoying attacks. That's a terrible, terrible pattern here. you go. We got him again. We got him. Goodbye, Eksyll. Finally giving my cutscene. Is it different? So far, it's the same. We're gonna kill it, pretty much. Kill Eksyll, and then we're gonna destroy the floating tower, right? Maybe? Yes? Okay. It's all falling apart, falling to the sky, falling from the sky. And then, please don't be all frigid and cold. I know it can't be, because I did not even speak with a frigid father, so hopefully we got an alternate ending. Yeah, that eyeball. And let the gods of old be consumed and forgotten. Hail the eldest son, awakened at last. I feel like that was bad. And we already saw this last time, New Game Plus, which is an absolute ass whip. If you guys have ever wanted to throw or break a controller, or rage quit, or feel the rage of a video game, you just try New Game Plus on Eldest Souls. Okay, so let's just kind of go through what we just saw here. First and foremost, we beat the game a second time. And then secondly, we did actually access an alternate ending. It was slightly different, also very kind of sad and not as good as I would have thought. It was the darkest of endings per Ed the Wanderer, which means that Darkin was worshipping the oldest or the eldest soul, which was the eldest god. And again, the old ones were the other gods that were probably beneath him. So that eye creature, that really H.P. Lovecraft Yogg looking thing, like those are, that one must have been the eldest one or the eldest soul. So really interesting that we're able to see that ending as well. We've now seen two of the endings, and we beat the game in about an hour and some change, an hour and a half or so. I don't even know how many times I died that time around. I should have checked my stats. That's something that I've continuously forgotten to do. But it would be nice to be able to see how many times we died. That way we could say, oh, look, let me see if that's even possible. If I go to load game, will I be able to see that? No, you can't see number of deaths. But that's fine. We have beat the game. We beat the game in like 4 hours the first time around, and it was very, I'd say probably 150 deaths or so. This game, or this mode right here, I might as well just check it out. We'll just pop in the second load real quick and see exactly what, how many times we died. And you know what carries over is actually only the shards that you picked up and your leveling. The rest of the items, the key items and all that, those don't carry over. So yeah, as you can see, I have all my leveled up stuff, all my fighting, I guess all my abilities that I've unlocked with the different point system and all that, and the active shards. We don't have any key items right now, and unfortunately it doesn't show how many times I died either, so that's unfortunate, but because it's starting a new game. But anyways, in the end, I think that was an excellent stream. I would love to do another Eldest Souls stream to see exactly what ending we get, but this time we got the darkest ending, so hopefully you guys enjoyed that. I'll probably be playing once again tomorrow to see how far we can get. In the meantime, be sure to look out for lore on the main channel once I figure out what the hell the story actually is. So let's go ahead and wrap this one up. Today I beat Eldest Souls in a little bit over an hour and a half. Today I got the darkest ending in Eldest Souls. And today I streamed Eldest Souls for your viewing pleasure. What the fuck have you done lately? It's the Inhuman one signing out. I'll catch you guys next time.